To Jessica Perry with Little Theatre of Winston-Salem. Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining. This organization has been in Winston for quite some time, right?
Oh, like 90 years, give or take a year or two.
So let's start with how you got involved with Little Theatre first.
So my personal story with the Little Theatre is I'm a transplant. I moved here almost 9 years ago. I have a degree in English theater arts. I've done theater for I don't want to tell you how long, like more than like 20, 30, somewhere years around there. Got involved with local community theater, was volunteering, acting. I started acting with the Little Theatre, did 3 shows with them in one season, was looking for work at around the same time that I was finishing up the last show that I did with them. And this position became available for the marketing director. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to put in for that. And I did. I went through the interview process. I got the job. I was so excited. It was like I was heading to a cast party for the last show I was in, actually. And when I told them, it was like this Elle Woods and Legally Blonde moment where she's telling all her sorority sisters that she passed the test to go to law school. It was like, yes, I did it. It was so exciting. And the rest is history. I've been with them for almost 4 years now, promoting their shows and being behind the scenes and admin, taking, not on the stage, but, behind the scenes, supporting those on the stage now.
So talk a little bit about the history of Little Theatre, like when it started and how it's evolved.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So it started in 1935. It was a part of the Little Theatre movement, which was a thing that happened throughout the country. There's lots of little theaters. So you'll see like Little Theatre of Gastonia, Little Theatre of Raleigh, all sorts of, like all over the country, you'll see those. And it was originally to do like lesser known shows, things that people have never heard of, but like that's not the most sustainable business model. So eventually that just kind of evolved from there. The Little Theatre itself, we've been continuously running in this area for, as I said, for over 90 years. I'm relatively new to it, but like we have so many people that have been involved for years. More than 50 years is our longest running volunteer that we currently have. And it's just amazing to see and to be a part of an organization with such rich history as well. We had, she passed away last year, but Flonnie Anderson, she was the first woman of color to be on stage in the area. And she did that with the Little Theatre of Winston-Salem in the Crucible. And this past year, in the first time in our history, we bought our own building. We've always been renters. Like a lot of people don't realize that. When I first started working with the Little Theatre, I heard so much, like all the time about, weren't you on Coliseum? Oh, I missed that building on Coliseum, all the time. And a lot of people think that we owned that building. We chose to leave, but we didn't own that building. We rented that building. And
It's Red Cross now, is it? Or what is that?
I think it was a church.
Yeah.
I think the Red Cross is over by there, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it is over there.
But yeah, no, we did not own that building.
How does it feel now to own a building?
It's exciting and nervous, and it's one of those things. It's like you look back in our history. We'll look at old board meeting notes and from like the 50s and the 70s, and they'll talk about how like they want to like save to buy their own building, and like before we got our building, we were like, oh my God, we're in that same like not much has changed, but really a lot has changed, and I think we've had a lot of like artists in the past that have run Little Theatre, and artists just want to create art. They're
not exactly business.
No. The idea of managing a building can be intimidating and scary. Yeah. But our executive director now, she's really the right person at the right time. What the Little Theatre needs to help us like create more of a lasting legacy with having our own space. I mean, it's not a big theater performance space. We're not going to move our big shows there. We're still going to perform out of like Haynes Brands and Riddle's Place, because like we're only going to have like 70 seats for our little black box space that we'll have for our shows. So that can't like versus like 228 some odd seats. Yeah. So we'll do our spotlight series there and our youth productions there, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And our offices and classrooms and rehearsal spaces will be there.
So this runs in June. So starting in June, what are some plays you guys having coming up that you can share about?
Well, the next show that we have coming up, which is our last show of the 91st season, is The Mystery of Edwin Drood. Okay. That's going to be a lot of fun. It's a murder mystery musical.
That is cool.
It's a mouthful, but it's Charles Dickens' last book. It's based off of his last book before he passed away, which was incomplete. So the actors are carrying along with this show, and then all of a sudden they get to a point where they're just like, well, like that's it. That's all we have. So you guys got to help us finish the show. That's so really there's cool. Audience participation, there's voting, there's chances to decide endings, like who killed who, like who's the villain, like who ends up with who, like help create the story. And for this show, we're doing something different that we have not done before, at least not in my tenure with the Little Theater. And we're doing adventure seating. So part of the set, there's these love seats that's scattered throughout the set. And the audience can purchase those seats and they can sit on stage with the actors and be like up close, like in the show. So fully immersive. There's moments where the actors may like interact with them and like improvise,
that's cool.
Ad-lib some things. They may like lean on them, or they might have to switch seats in the middle. Like, oh, can you like move over there? Like, it's going to be fun. So that's going to be.
So how do people get those seats?
Oh, you just purchase them when you go into select tickets online. You could just select those seats from our options. If you have a little trouble with that, they can call our box office and we can help. We love being helpful.
Or do like me and just say, Jessica, I need something.
Yes. I can help.
After that, the 92nd season will start?
Yes, technically. I mean, we have our summer camps and summer youth productions, which we're doing 3 this year. Oh, wow. We're doing a K through, it was K through 4th, but we've opened that up to 6th grade as well, which is Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, fun.
And then we're doing like 5th grade through 8th grade, we're doing Once Upon a Mattress, the youth edition. So that's another fairy tale fun musical show. And we're doing a teen version of Disney's Descendants.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Oh, yes. Like our youth, our kids went crazy when they found out we were doing this show this summer. They were so excited. And we have a great cast and really looking forward to that. And all of that should be in our new space. Okay. So I'm so excited.
That'll be cool.
We've got lights up now. We're getting seat risers and things put in this weekend. So doorknobs, we've got lots of doorknobs. So we're replacing all the doorknobs. We're really excited. and then we move on to our 92nd season.
Is there anything you can share about that one yet? Anything cool coming?
Yes. Well, there's a lot of really good shows in that season, but the one people are most excited about is Frozen.
Okay,
the musical.
Cool, yeah.
Another musical that we're doing is Come From Away. So I don't know if you've heard of that. But in the theater world, it's very popular. It's kind of like during the 9/11 incident and like these people stuck in this airport because they can't fly in at that time. And it's just kind of like this strangers coming together. And it's
in Canada.
And very emotional, heartfelt, and just in that moment of waiting and wondering and what that's like. It'll put you in the feels for sure. I'm also looking forward to Dracula, a comedy of terrors.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's your opening show.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that one because it's going to be a lot of fun. I love comedies. And it's one of those where you have a small group of actors playing multiple parts, except for the actor who plays Dracula. Yeah. So it's something that we do really well. And this will be the last year that we do Christmas Carol, a Christmas Carol for a couple of years. So it's kind of like going in the vault, so to speak. for just a couple of years. And so if anyone hasn't had a chance to see it, I say go and see it this year. Yeah, come this year.
It's fantastic. I've seen it
Yeah.
twice in a row. They always do a great job.
It's a classic story, so yeah.
And I might audition.
Oh,
You
That would
would
be fun.
be an excellent Fezziwig.
Fizzy wigs, what I
Yes.
could try for.
You were the life of the party. You would be so great. That would be amazing.
so you said you're a transplant. Where are you from originally?
So I was living in the Fayetteville area before here. I kind of grew up in that whole area. Scotland County is where I went to high school and everything. So you may have heard of it. You may not have heard of it.
Yeah, I have. But I'm from North Carolina, so we kind of all know about North
Yeah,
Carolina.
they have to
yes.
learn all the counties and stuff.
I went to Scotland High School. I was in the marching band. We wore the kilts and the sporns and the
Oh,
plaids
fun.
and all of that.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
It was.
Sounds like my kind of school if it wasn't near Fayetteville.
Fayetteville's grown a lot. I feel like, I don't know.
Yes, it kind of has. I don't know. It's been a minute since I've been back to Fayetteville.
Now that you've been in Winston a lot, though, or for a few years, what do you love about it here?
For me, I've always been an outdoors kid, so I love how green it is. I love the hills. I love being able to hike, and there's so many parks and places to go to.
Is there any parks you like to go to a lot that you frequent?
Salem Lake is probably my favorite place to go to. I also love Ronalda Gardens, so those are two of like my favorite places to walk. But I try to explore as many of them as I can.
You'll have a new one soon at the grounds. They repurposed Silas Creek. It looks really good. I got a behind the scenes look in the creek.
Oh,
you can actually see it. And they're
really?
going to have walking trails. It's going to be really nice.
Oh,
So that'll be a new one you can add to your list.
oh, I'm excited.
Yeah.
One of the first things I noticed when I moved up here is people would like walk their dogs. Like there's so many like pet lovers out here. There just wasn't any opportunities to do that in Fayetteville. It's just,
There's a lot of dog parks in Winston.
yeah.
Even in the Triad, there's a lot.
And there's like so much art here. Like I had no idea. Like I was a theater person like my whole life. Like I had to hunt for it. And then I moved to like Winston-Salem and like you're like, how many theater companies are in Winston-Salem?
There's a few.
It's awesome. Like there's so many opportunities to do something, and there's so many theater companies, and there's a little something for everybody, you know, and like we all kind of like work together and collaborate as well too. So it's nice to see how supportive everyone is.
Yeah.
Mostly everyone. Yes.
Yeah.
In some way or another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we have to. We share resources. We share actors and volunteers,
Yeah.
and so
And a lot of them are smaller too. Like most of them don't have spaces, or at least the ones that I'm thinking of, they don't have spaces. So yeah, it seems like they have to kind of coexist and collaborate.
I mean, yeah, that's the one thing about community theater is you have to be collaborative. You can't exist without. It's a collaborative. What's the word I'm looking for? It's as a whole, doing theater is a collaboration.
Yeah.
Everyone has like their roles and responsibilities, and everyone's set to focus on what they're supposed to do. And if you do it right, like it's magic.
What's your favorite part about theater? Whether that's actually performing or doing the behind the scenes like you do now.
Oh, I always loved performing. There's like a high that I get when I'm on stage, but I think it is the community aspect of theater that I love so much. It's the one place where I always felt like I fit in. Like I was kind of like that odd kid and didn't really feel like I fit in anywhere, but in theater everyone fits in.
Yeah.
Like all sorts of diverse groups of people can belong in theater. If you have a love for it and you want to do it, they're like, yes. It's like Lord of the Rings fandom. Like, you like Lord of the Rings? Okay, we can be friends. Like, oh, you like theater? Okay, yes, like come hang out with us.
How can people find out about the Little Theater?
Well, we're on social media. We're on Facebook and Instagram. Our website is ltofws.org. You could just Google search Little Theatre of Winston-Salem. We'll be the first ones to pop up.
And where's your new physical address?
So it's near the Wake Forest complex where they're like building up over there. Just to
Like Innovation Quarter over there?
near University.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah. So it's near in that area. We're only like maybe 3 minutes away from there.
Brownsboro Road.
Brownsboro
Gotcha.
Road. 4015 Brownsboro Road.
Gotcha. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Yes,
and
thank you for
that
having
grand
me.
opening is when?
That is July 18th.
Okay.
We'll have details on our socials and our email newsletter, so sign up for that.
I need to sign up. Well, thank you again for joining us.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
This is Twin City Talk. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram. The views and opinions portrayed by guests on this podcast are not necessarily those of the distributors and hosting companies. And if you love this podcast, that's great, but don't think about stealing it. Reach out to us and talk about the content because it is copyrighted.